to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Davis.
Here.
Parker. Schneider, absent. Stoops.
Here.
Wilson.
Here.
Sukasar.
Here.
Sukasar W. absent.
They're both called in, so could I have
Make a motion to sue Bill Zukas and Eric Schneider for substituting.
Fourth.
Parker.
Yes.
Schneider, absent. Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson.
yes.
Sukasar.
Yes.
Sukas W. absent. Davis.
Yes.
Non-agenda items from the sideline. Chris, you got 5 minutes?
There's been a lot of stuff going on within the city that's just completely appalling as it relates to how the police department is going, how the city council is going, how if something happens and occurs, certain people aren't doing certain things because certain people are in a position. I was told that there was open burning, just as an example. I was not aware that it had ended on Sunday. So we were burning some stuff at our property today, and I've kept it all under control. And somebody called it in that there was a fire going on. So they called the chief. He came out to our facility, looked at it. He called it in and said that it was under control. The picture that my secretary took while we were there, take a look at that picture. I'm going to pass it around. Now, my question is does that look like that's out of control? It's in the middle of a parking lot. What ended up occurring was that he calls it in and says everything's under control. The fire chief comes out and turns around and they're going to call the fire engines out to put that out. I was not aware that it wasn't open burning. I apologize. When I had to burn before and it wasn't, I've gotten permits for that. Now I'm going to have to pay for a charge because he said I'm going to get billed for that, for them coming out. And a statement that was made to my secretary is the fact that that the chief came out, called it in, said everything was okay. Your chief turns around and says, Scott Sheets doesn't run this town. We make our decisions. If he can't look at that and see that it's not in control, it's bullcrap. The stuff that's going on, stuff that I've been told that's going on here because of what people like or dislike is completely appalling. This is not an adult daycare center around here. Plain and simple. I've been told by people that the reason your patrol thing for the reserves didn't go through is because he's the chief, and if he wasn't there, then it would have gone through. The stuff that's happening. I'm a business owner here. We look for police protection. We look for some support from the community. That fire wasn't out of control, and if I would have had a burning permit, there wouldn't have been an issue. The fact is now I'm going to have to pay for that. I've invested a ton of money into my building and to make that building look good. I bought the old Grace building. I'm going to fix that up, clean it up, tear down the front, so that looks good. I put a new business in here. Except this afternoon, I called a realtor, and I'm putting both of them up for sale, and I'm moving my businesses out of town. If I'm going to get treated that way over a pile that was going on like that without even a warning, I don't need to be in this town running my business. It's garbage. And the fact that I've been treated like this, and the fact that this stuff is going on within the city council and the police department is appalling and childish. This isn't an adult daycare center. This is a city. Fact is, it's not the way you run a city. And it's not the way you do things around here and treat the people around here that help supporting this community. I've invested a ton of money to help get these parks and stuff going, help with the salt bin, and I don't even get as much as a warning. I'm 2 days outside of what the open burning was. I was not aware. We thought it went till the 22nd, and I I was treated rudely by your fire chief. And I'm not gonna get treated rudely by anybody, because I'm not gonna stick around if that's gonna be the case. This is bullcrap. That's all I gotta say. The guys need to wake up.
Thank you for your input, Chris. Comments from the city administration, Don?
We had a DEQ inspection of a lagoon site today, and all's well, 2 thumbs up.
Okay, good.
We should get something in writing within 30 days.
Okay. Anything on the tower?
No.
Okay.
By the way, I never got your call.
Okay, nothing on that. Nothing. Okay.
I've got 14 signed up for the casino trip. We had 12 seniors at the last senior meeting. Everything's in place for the town by the river. I put a paper up there so you guys can see the lineup that's going on from June 3rd all the way through September 16th.
Oh, is that what you have right here?
Yep.
Oh,
I've got a ball game planned for July 19th at Comerica Park, and tickets are $48 per person. Includes transportation, admission to the park, hot dog, chips, and a soft drink. We changed it to that date because we didn't get response on the one for coming up, so we have that one set, and we have to have everything in place by June 12th to go on this trip. And space is limited, so get in and get signed up quick. And the next senior meeting will be June 10th at the Lions Hall Youth Center. And the only thing is the first date for Town by the River is June 3rd. There's 60s doo-wop music down there. Be a lot of fun. So come on out and check it out.
That it?
That's it.
Okay, you got a lot on the agenda there. Okay, adoption or amendment to the agenda. I don't think there's any amendments. Okay, a motion to adopt the agenda is presented.
I make a motion to adopt the amendment.
Schneider absent, Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Jukasar,
Yes.
Jukas W. absent, Davis,
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Okay, the regular minutes of May 5th, 2015, if you read them that over, and it's no changes, I need a motion to approve them.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as presented. Support?
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Jukasar,
Yes.
Jukas W. absent, Davis,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Schneider absent.
No communications, no unfinished business, and new business. Richmond Clinics EMS. You're up, Rick.
Good evening, Council. Tonight you have before you the annual renewal of the Richmond Lennox EMS contract with the city of Memphis. This year the amount is $2,400. I think that's just a little bit less than we were last year. So we always try to keep that number just at what it takes for us to continue operation of the EMS. I included just before the meeting tonight, just for information, I was able to run a report of the last 6 months worth of runs here in the city of Memphis. I would have run a year's worth, but we changed computer systems mid-year, and it's a little hard to get the two systems to merge. So I just gave you the report for the last 6 months, and usually that kind of baseline gives you an idea of what you'd have over a year period. So in the last 6 months, we've had 65 runs in your community. On the second page, it kind of lists the categories of some of those emergencies. And then on the front page that you've got actually indicates your response times. And the average response time to the city of Memphis here is about 5.5 minutes. So that's good by any standard, whether you're urban, rural. The rural standard nationally usually is up over 14 minutes. So we're still considered a rural community. So the fact we're doing it in 5.5 is excellent. I'll mention that this week is EMS week, so we've kind of been trying to remember our paramedics this week that work throughout the agency. And then the last couple of pages are just information that those of you that have been on council a little while will be a little more familiar with, and those of you that haven't, it's just some information on and background on the EMS for you. So with that, unless there are any questions, Mr. Mayor, I think that's all that I have.
Okay, we just have one duty, and that is to approve the contract with Richmond Lennox EMS, so I'm in a motion on that, and the amount is $2,400.
I'll make that motion.
Wilson,
Yes.
Lukasar,
Yes.
Lucas W. absent Davis,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Schneider absent Stutes.
Yes.
Okay, well, thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
We're set for another year.
We're set for another.
All right, the Parks and Rec Director Smart Credits, I don't have anything on that.
I don't
No.
have.
Dave.
Oh, you're gonna talk about it,
Yeah, this
okay.
is just, I didn't know if I had to come back to the council for the 690 smart credits I had for the bus from the last trip, but I want to use those credits that we didn't use for the trip that was
For
canceled.
your next trip?
Yes,
Yeah, is it the same?
the same amount.
Same thing?
Yep,
Well,
exactly
I
the
think
same.
you're just changing the date then.
Yes,
Yeah, so I don't think it's that.
okay.
All right. And from the mayor, I really don't have anything other than the budget tomorrow night. I've reviewed the budget with various, with Donna, with you. I did your budget, by the way, I got that done. And so I think we're in fairly good shape. I think we can wind it up in one meeting tomorrow night. But we will review it tomorrow night by each section, each division. There's a few things I want to make comments on, which I'll do tomorrow night. So I think we can wind it up in one night. I think the budget right now is balanced. First time we did that in years with the expenses to the revenue. So that's a good sign. So the budgets are tight though. They are tight, so we have to monitor it pretty closely. So, and in the past, since I think 2009, up until that time, we always balanced the expenses to revenue. 2009, everything went down, and then we've always had to take money out of the rainy day fund. Currently, right now, our budget from just property taxes collectively is about $90,000 or $93,000 less than in 2009. So trying to balance the budget, and then, by the way, that's about 25%. And so trying to balance the budget is going to be very difficult. So this will be my last year as mayor, my only year as mayor. Whether I run for council, probably not, but we'll address that later. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow night, and that's all I have.
I'm good, thanks.
Right?
Good night.
Scott, have a motion to adjourn?
Motion adjourned.